According to the GraphQL specification, directives provide a way to describe alternate runtime execution and type validation behavior in a GraphQL document. A directive starts with the @ symbol followed by a name and can also accept arguments. Directives can be used in multiple places, such as on types and fields. By default, GraphQL provides 3 directives, which are @deprecated, @include, and @skip. Let's go over each of them and see how they can be used. We will start with the @deprecated directive, which is used to mark a field as deprecated with an optional message. So let's say we want to mark the slug field as deprecated. Make use of the directive @deprecated. Now, if we look at the slug field, we should see a notice that the field has been deprecated, as you can see, with the message no longer supported. We can customize this message to suit our own need. So we can give a reason for the deprecation, then the custom message we want. Say this field is no longer supported. Or anything we want. Now, we should see our custom message. As you can see, I'm going to comment this out. Next, let's look at the @skip directive, which is used to exclude a particular field if a certain condition is met. Let's say we want to exclude the slug field from the response that is returned. We can do @skip. This accepts an if argument, which must be Boolean. So let's say the condition is true. If we run this query, the slug field will be excluded from the response, as you can see. If we set it to false, then it will be included again. Lastly, the @include directive does the complete opposite of the @skip directive, which will only include a particular field if a certain condition is met. So, @include, this accepts an if argument as well, which must be Boolean as well. And let's say the condition is true, and we run the query. The slug will always be included in the response because this condition is true. But if we set it to false and we run the query, now slug is no longer in the response because the condition is false. So there we have it. We have seen the default directives that GraphQL provides and how to make use of each of them. In the next lesson, we will see how to create our own custom directives.